Hey there! Today we'll be talking about how you can gain your customers' trust. If your customer asks you, oh, how sure am I that you are not going to run away with my money? How sure am I that you are real, you are not a scam and all that? This video is for you, and definitely keep watching. The first thing I have here is be relatable. When you go to some pages, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or TikTok, there's a way you perceive the owner of the brand, and you just think that, oh, this person is relatable. I can go into a DM and ask her things about the product. Like, you just feel like it happens to all of us. There are some people you connect with because of the kind of vibe you can feel on their page, like no negative energy, everything is pom pom. So you have to have a good vibe and be relatable. You have to present yourself and your brand in a way that people can relate with you. It could be the way you write your caption, it could be the way you make your videos. They just make sure they are able to relate with you and they have this sense that, oh, this person is actually relatable. Okay, next point is do more video content. Video content would increase your trust level from 0 to 100. When the orders are going out, do behind the scenes. Oh, we are sending out our orders. If you're in the production line, you make your cream yourself, you mix your cake, like you are producing your item from the scratch, not like you import and you sell. Take us behind the scene. I'm not saying teach us everything about your production, no. But just take us behind the scene. You can add a music overlay and you just mixing the cake. After mixing, you decorate. You can compile these videos together. It could be 3 or 4 different times. Then you just increase the speed, and in 1 minute you take us through the process of mixing a cake, making it, designing it. When you make behind the scenes content like this, it makes people feel like, oh, I can trust this person. I see how they produce their cream, I see how they produce their soap. You can even do pack and order with me. You have orders going out. Hey guys, pack this order with me. This order is going to Lokoja. Pam, 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 pam. In 30 seconds, 60 seconds, show us. Make videos of your product. Videos and pictures. You taking videos and pictures of your product increases trust level rather than using Oyibo picture. When I say Oyibo picture, I mean you import product from China, then you use the same picture your supplier used to sell to all of you in Nigeria. That same picture, I can find it in about 10, 20 pages, 50 pages. So how am I not even sure you are not a scam in the first place? How am I sure you will not run away with my money? I know it's stressful taking pictures yourself. I take 90% of my pictures myself. You can go to my page and check. It's stressful. Taking the picture, editing it, then now sending it to the office line is actually stressful. But I think that within the time we start taking pictures ourselves, it reduces the way people say, hey, are you want to run away with my money? Are you this? Are you that? Because they see that the background in our picture, it's the same thing. It rhymes. When we make videos, this same background. When we take pictures, this same background. They are not seeing the same picture they saw in the pages of like 50 vendors on my page. Even if anyone comes to steal my picture, you will know that I am the owner of that pictures because I make videos of myself with that same background and you can see that, oh, this person is the owner. Do you understand? Am I saying you cannot post Oyibo picture at all? No, I post few. That is why I said 90% are what we took ourselves. But it's few. In 2 weeks, I may not post any Oyibo picture. In a month, we may not post. Do we post a few times? Yes, but let 90% or 60 to 70% be your own picture and video content. Make video with your own background. And when your trust level is high, I hope like that people love you, they trust you, they'll buy from you. It's automatic. They know like and trust formula. It works hand in hand. We know you, we like you, we love you, we trust you, and we buy. Stephanie. And the next point is show up regularly. You cannot show up today and show up in the next 2 weeks and say, hi guys, I'm back again. Then you were active for 3 days. The next time you were off for 3 months. Nobody's gonna trust you. People trust you as a brand because they trust you to show up every day. There were times when I was sick, I was collecting injection and I was still showing up. I was still posting on my Instagram page because someone was available to pack orders, dispatch orders. I knew that was sorted. I'm talking about last year, last 2 years. It has not happened this year anyway. I was collecting injection like this. And I was still posting. I was still on WhatsApp. I was on Instagram. My mom had to collect my phone from me. Like, then I was still with my friend, like, waiting happen, close Shelley. But it's not because I did not want to rest and all that. Now I prioritize rest anyway. Since I had not hired someone to do the posting, I felt like I cannot just go off for like 6 days and say I wasn't feeling well, I am recovering. I felt it was wrong. If you can afford a social media manager, please do, in case you are not available. Then I just really felt like I cannot just go off on people like that. These people, I have lots of people following me. That was still my former page then. Like I cannot just go off. Like it didn't make sense to me. Like I can't just. You may think that, oh, I have excuse, oh, I have headache. I can't post today, I have headache. I have to mark Kinika. Even if I may have to go for 2 days, 3 days, it can be once in 2 years. Not something like you now turn it to a routine, like any small thing like this. Headache we have that you are still eating food. I am not saying do not rest, but at the point where you can afford someone that can manage your social media pages for you, if you are not feeling fine, then someone will definitely undo it. But if it's serious, then you can take a break. Then as soon as you start feeling better, show up. That really helped me then was I make my content in work. Emergencies can come in at any time. Life happens and you will not be available. But even if I am not available I usually make sure I have 5 days a week content available. Always have content in excess and have content in bulk. Have pictures, have videos. Just dump them somewhere. Even if you are not feeling fine, you are not well, you are not anything, all those contents are already on your phone. Just post, copy, caption, paste, simple. Do you understand? Or just send to your assistant. The person would post, then your assistant can manage your social media and another thing is create value. Whatever you are doing, make sure you are trying to make it valuable for these people. Like whatever business you are into, create a sense of value that makes people think that you are valuable. Do something that makes you at least make sense. Okay. Try and think about what value can I create? Like how can I add value to my audience? It makes them trust you. So okay. Post reviews and testimonials. See, I do not know about you, but before I buy from a brand, I first go and check their reviews. What are other people saying about this product? What do people have to say? Is there any video review? How about the picture review? Do they love it? Oh, is the quality top notch? Reviews are mighty. Hey, before I buy anything, I check reviews. If there's no review, me, I will not buy. That's the truth. And I know that there are a lot of people like me that may not buy because there's no review. So please make sure you ask your customers for review. Don't say, hey, customers don't send review. Did you ask them? You start that you're like, hey, they'll send me review. Nobody's gonna send you review. I got a wig yesterday. Until today, I've not told the seller, oh, I received it, I love it. Because he did not ask me. So what will I do? And I'm not being wicked. No. You asked me, you sent out my order. Yeah, I got it. I paid in full, not like I paid past payment. I think that you should ask me, oh, have you gotten your order? Then I'll say, oh, yes, I love it. Then I'll give, when people ask me, I make sure I try to give them a proper review that when they screenshot it, other people may want to buy from their business. I am very intentional about the kind of reviews I give vendor because I am a vendor myself and I know what it can do for your business. But you did not ask me, you are waiting for him to come and send you review. You go wait. If not 10 years, you go take. However, I do it on some occasions. I actually message vendors and say, oh, I got it. But it's going to be at my convenient time. It could be after a week or after 2 weeks. I could just be on WhatsApp and say, oh, let me message this vendor. Oh, I love the item. That's me. But I think that when you ask people, and I do this because I am a vendor, and somehow I used to have conscience when I receive an item and I love it and I don't give the person a review, I'll be feeling bad. So me too, I used to wait for the vendor. I used to message me. I'll not message you. Message me, that get my order. I should be a good vendor and follow up. So I think it is important for you to follow up with your customers. I love it when I buy and people follow up. Oh, I hope you've gotten it. And we try to do this for our clients. No matter the amount of orders we send out that day, we'd reach out. Hi, have you gotten your order? Hope you love it. Hope you met your expectation. Like, it makes clients feel good. Do you understand? However, some clients are the one that reach out first and say, oh, I got my order. I love you so much. Thank you. But it's on few occasions, only few clients. Maybe because they are vendors too, and they feel like, oh, let me give this person review and at least push her business. When she posts this testimonial, more people may buy. See, testimonial makes more people buy. Do not joke with review. There's a particular slippers I want to buy, and the only reason I'm buying that slippers is because I've seen a lot of reviews about that slippers. In fact, I don't really like the design of that slippers. I'm like, what's in this design that you people are doing here is on point. It's okay. Let me buy and test. It's funny, but this is the behavior of your customer. This is the behavior of your audience. They trust you because of all these things you think is tiny review. So please make it a duty to follow up on all your people. If you have a worker, instruct him or her. make sure you ask. It is important. It is non-negotiable. It is part of your to-do list. When someone is working for you, draft what they are meant to do. They cannot think for your business. It is your duty to tell them, do this, do this, do this, do that. So you add it to part of the things they are meant to do. And if you do not have a worker yet, ask people. And when you ask people, don't keep on your phone. Screenshot. Thank you for banking with us. The next one is be friendly. Whatever you do, try as much as possible to be friendly. On this YouTube platform, I see a lot of people even come to my DM on Instagram, my personal account, and say hi. And the way they chat with me, like they see a kind of vibe, like I am a friendly person. Naturally, I am friendly. I don't mean to be proud to say I am friendly, but I am a friendly person. But I try on this platform to show that side of me because I am connecting with people beyond coming to share my experience, teach what I think can be helpful for your business. I try to make jokes, be friendly, like just to make you relax when you are watching my videos because I am talking to you as if you're actually here with me in this room, like my G. So it's important to be friendly, and it's the same vibe on my business page. Just to make sure people can relate with you well. It really increases their trust in you. Okay. The next point is sort issues when it arises. When it comes to business, I would like to compare to your relationship with your father, your mom, your dad, your wife, your husband. Issues would happen if you are like, I've fought with my mom before, not rough fight, but me, I'm not a be shy. Let me say misunderstanding. We've had misunderstanding, a bit heated argument, like, oh mom, I don't like what you did. Why will you do that? Especially when I was planning my wedding, we had some issues that were a bit heated, but I don't have a choice. She's my mom. I have to resolve it. I cannot say, yeah, go where? She cannot go. Or let's say my husband, when we have issues, we have to solve it. But some people do not take their customers like that. When they have issues, they will not solve it. They'll say, hey, we don't do refund, we don't do exchange here. Go and check our rules and regulation. Go and check our policies. Kiniko. It is wrong. When you have issues with your customer and you solve it, it increases how much they trust you. And guess what? They would refer a lot of people to you because they just feel like, I trust this person. When you have issues, this person would sort this thing out for you. A quick story, when I was selling dresses, bags, and shoes, then I was in 500 level in school. I started during my IT days, and when I resumed 500 level, like the business has grown. I have orders. I had customers in Lagos. Then I was in Ibadan with my parents. I had customers in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, like we used to send out. So she gave me a part of her story. I put my stuff and people come to pick up, we do deliveries. So when I was going to school, I got someone that was working for me under the supervision of my mom. So my mom supervises the person because my goods are in our store. Now, we had some new arrivals. Remember, I was in school. School is Ogumosho. I went to Lautech. That was like 2.5 hours drive home. So I just come home once in a month. So this lady ordered a dress, and I think I sold that dress for about 7.5 or thereabouts. I told my worker to pack it and send to Abuja. She went to do the WebB and the item was sent. By the time this lady received her item, there was a returning customer. She had bought from me like 3 times or 4 times dresses, shoes, and bag. So when she got the order, she called me like, oh, dog, the quality of that dress is not nice. I am not happy. I felt bad, like this is this person's fault order. For her to have complained, that means there's really an issue, not like she made it up. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm in school. And I was actually transparent with all my clients. I'll tell you, I am not physically with the product. I am in school, but I have someone working for me. Delivery is not the problem. They'll pack it and sort the order. Then my younger sister assists too. When we have new arrivals and they have to sort it, my younger sister comes in and help with the sorting of that. And you know what I did? I told this lady, I sold this thing for you 7.5, but sincerely, I bought it for, was it 4,800 or 5,000? This is how much I bought it. I showed her the screenshots. I showed her how I made payments. I showed her the shipping cost. Like, okay, after calculating all my shipping, because I used to write down my shipping cost. After calculating, this is the shipping cost I calculated for this dress alone. This is how much I bought it from the supplier. In total, it is 5K. I know you paid me 7.5 or 8K. I cannot even remember. But I told her, I'll refund you the profit I made from this cloth. Because if you are not okay with the quality, you are in Abuja. If I send it back to me, that's 2.5. Then I refund you. It doesn't make sense to me. If we were in Ibadan, I would have said, bring it back. Delivery then was around 700 inside Ibadan, 500. But she would transport to park with maybe 700, depending on how far she is. Then when she gets to park, she send it for 2005. I just felt like even if we make a refund at the end, which will go back to park and collect it. And she was like, okay, transfer the balance. So I sent her 3,005 or thereabouts. Oh my God. Oh my God. You see this little gesture that I did? She referred four of her friends to buy from me, or six of her friends. Within the space, six people within the space of 2 months. Why? She was so happy, like, go and meet her. If you have any issue, she'll sort it for you. Like, she told me she was not expecting a part refund and my transparency. She loved how I was transparent. Like, she was just so happy. If I was in Ibadan and I had seen the quality of that dress, I was not going to send it to her. Right? But I was not around, and she knew, everyone knew. My customers, they knew I wasn't around, and we sent out orders from Ibadan. But that move alone, she kept buying till I stopped selling bags, shoes, and I changed my business. And she referred people. So when you sort issues for your customer, they trust you, they've bought. But when you sort a problem, when you solve a problem for them, they refer you to their friends, family, and enemies, because they feel like, this person, I trust her. You double, so you when I correct. You multiply the trust they have before by perhaps 10 or 100, anyhow. Then show sympathy. If someone comes to your DM and says, oh, I am scared to patronize you, I have been scammed online before with 50,000 naira, don't just say, oh, we don't scam people here. We don't scam people here. You can say, oh, sorry, ma'am, I feel so sorry about your experience. I'm sorry you were scammed before and all that. I have also been scammed before, like me too, I have been scammed before. Maybe I will say that story in another video. I have been scammed before. I know how it feels. It's painful and all that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Sympathize with them. At times, customers will just tell you experience, like, oh, sorry, I have not made my order. My little baby, I've been trying to take care of her. She's growing a new teeth and all that. And you're like, oh, mama, sorry about your baby. Oh, I hope she's better now. Just be a nice person, generally. Don't be, come, order, pay, come, order, pay. Show sympathy, show empathy. Now, blood, they run through your body. You self, show harm. Don't be doing iron lady. I recommend this video, Instagram growth strategy. If you need strategies that will help you grow, thrive, and build your business on Instagram, make sales daily on Instagram, just click on this video and watch. You'll definitely get value. Thank you for watching. I'll definitely see you in my next video.